let's get started building our folder structure. In a previous video, I showed you how to define a site with Dreamweaver, so you should already be connected to a site. And you probably, hopefully, have a week 3 folder already. We don't need that. I'm going to collapse it. I'm going to right-click on my site root folder and create a new folder and call it week 4. So there's my week 4 folder. Now I need to create this folder structure that I see here. So images, fats, milk, meat. I'm just going to create folders for those. I'm going to put this all under food pyramid. Here's me creating images, milk, fats, fat, what else? Fats, milk, meat, veggies, fruit, milk, okay, meat, veggies, fruit, images, fats, milk, meat, veggies, fruit, bread. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I feel like I'm missing one. Images, milk, meat. Images, milk, meat. Fats. Veggies, fruit, bread. Veggies, fruit, bread. I don't know. Feel like I'm missing one, but we'll move on. There are my folders. Now, under each one of these, I'm going to want to place an images folder. Because these will hold images for these individual pages. And it looks like that goes off the screen. Sorry, everyone. But you just know that I'm right-clicking and choosing new folder. So look, there I have my folder structure. Easy. Now, the next thing that I need to do probably is go grab some images. Now, I have given you a sample fats page. So what I'm going to do is demo how I would build this sample fats page. So I need images here. Fats, oils, and sweets at a minimum. Where am I going to get those? I'm just going to go out to the internet and search for fats. And here's me a fats. Page. And you get to choose whatever images you want. Here, I'm just going to type fat. Oh, okay, not what I was looking for. Exactly, because I want something pertaining to food. How about this? And I can just save image as. I right click on it, save image as. And I'm going to save this in my week 4 food pyramid fat. Images. I'll just call it fats. And what else do I need? Oils and sweets. Oils. Nice. Save image. Oils. It's a JPEG. I can just hit save. Sweets. Images. oh yeah, we'll pick this first one here, M&M's. Save image as. Sweet. Okay, now I have my images. So what do we need to do next? Probably going to want to look at this example here, because this is the page that I need to build. So I'm going to start with my navigation in Dreamweaver. So I'm going to do a new HTML page. Now let me show you something. Let's see if I can find it in this new version of Dreamweaver. Under Edit Preferences, this Preferences box will come up. And when I do a new document, I'm going to click on the new document category here. I want my default document to be HTML or what? Yes, that's true. Default extension, HTML. I like that. And here, I want it to be an Xhtml 1.0 strict document. Some people may have it set like this, where it's transitional or HTML. What I want you to do is choose Xhtml 1.0 strict. Okay, and what that'll do for you is, if you hit OK, every time you hit this create new or file new and create a new document, the document that gets created will be an Xhtml 1.0 strict document. And you'll know that because you can look at the code if you click on this code view button and see it here. Now, today I'm going to show you something new and cool with the interface. Here's how you create a division. Okay, and as I discussed previously, a division is just a generic block level container, and you just put stuff in it. It just holds sections of stuff, okay? It's just a container. It's a box, if you will, to put your stuff in. And I could do it like this, and I could start typing out all of my different links for my navigation bar. And that's great and all, but I'm not even going to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Design View, and in Design View I'm going to start typing out all of my links. Home, fats, milk, meat. Fats, milk, meat, veggies, fruit, bread. And I'm going to want to find a place to point these to. Where am I going to point to? Well, I'm going to point to places in my own site. So look at what I can do. If I highlight fats here, I can drop down to this property inspector thing, and that's this panel down here at the bottom. It's called properties, the property inspector. And here's a link field, and I could do two things. I could, well, three really. I could type here the path to what I want to link to, or I could browse by clicking on the little browse guy, or I could point to a file or a folder. Let's see if that works. I really want to point to here, fat. And look at what Dreamweaver does for me. It goes ahead and it builds a path out. Now, why does it say file at the beginning? Because I haven't saved my page yet. So file, save as, and I'm going to want to save this in the week 4 food pyramid fat, because this is my fats page, and I'm going to call it, and this is important, index.htm. Okay, you're going to have an index.htm in every folder. Now look at how my path changes. This is an example where it says // / This is an example of a document relative link. So that's good. That's what I want. If I click on milk here, I can do the same thing and just point to milk. Now, it's not pointing to a specific file, is it? Let's go back to the fats example. Fats, it's pointing to the fats folder. Well, the cool thing is that if I just point to the fats folder when I run this in a browser when it's live on the internet on my server, if I just point to the fat folder, that server will be configured to look for an index.html file under fat. So in other words, it'll automatically run this page. Or if you feel less confident that that will work, you could type it out here in the link box. Okay, but it's not really necessary. Okay, milk, meat. I'm going to point here. Veggies. I'm going to point here. Fruit. Where's my fruit? Let me collapse these. Fruit and bread. Now, I did make a mistake here. I've told you in the instructions that I want these to be document relative links. So here's what I need to do. Site root relative links. So let me go and click on this fats link again. And here's what I'll do. I'll just browse by clicking this browse button. And instead of a document relative path, I will drop this down and choose site root relative. And notice how the path changes. Shows you an example here. So this will be under the week 4 food pyramid fat. It looks like it typed that in twice. I don't need that there twice. Okay, under milk, let's do the same thing. Let's just delete what's there already and use a site root relative path. And we'll point this time to the milk. And this dialog won't let me go out of it until I do something like this. I'm going to type this in index.html. In a case like this, I have to point to my file. Okay, I know it doesn't exist yet, but that's the file that we'll be creating in a little bit under the milk folder, index.html. Okay, meat, same thing. That's very strange that it's doing that. Veggies. I'm just going to get rid of that and browse. Veggies. Fruit. So it looks like I'm doing double work here. Should have had some forethought and done this the first time. Site root and bread. Here's the last one. Okay, there's everything. So in the next video, I will show you how to create the other divisions. One more thing we can do. Highlight all of these and go into Insert. Let's find out where that is. Running out of video time here. Or I'll do it in the next video. Oh, there it is. Insert. Layout objects, div tag, and wrap it around the selection.